What's going on, bitches world? Hold on, I messed up. What's going on, bitches world? First off, I appreciate you guys. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So for that, forever grateful. Today is Sunday. Per the usual, I always record on Sundays. Sundays are a more chill day for me. So yeah. Just doing that. I don't know. I got a networking event I'm supposed to go to today. I'm gonna go. I gotta go home and change. My homegirl Rhea, good friend of mine, and also my financial advisor. Even though she doesn't watch these, shout out to Rhea. She's having a networking event. She curates these spaces. I know it's Women's Month. I was gonna say Women Appreciation Month, but it's Women's Month. So I know she has a female DJ. She's gonna be shouting out a couple females that are doing things in business, so on and so forth. So that's good. Let me get a quick fit check. I love the fit today. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out my man Kareem Reem. Got the mob hat. Listen, I'm gonna put the link somewhere so y'all can get it. The mob hats are my favorite because of the details. Like you got the corduroy detailing with the stitch, mind on business, got the MOB on the side. Probably one of the best hats in the game. Just a plain white tee. I went looking for some more of these joints and I don't remember paying $40 for the white tee. It's Mode in One. It's a brand that I wear from Macy's. Really dope. Got the jacket. Got the oversized jeans. Can you see these? Bouncing off the Joe Fresh New Balances. Probably one of my favorite New Balances can you see? Okay, yeah, you can see them. Just the color, good vibes, good energy. So yeah. Let me take off the young buffies so y'all can see me. Make sure I got the alignment right, the adjustment right. So yeah, weekly recap. This week, your boy's been in the blender. You know what I'm saying? Just straight blender vibes. I sprained my ankle on Monday. So Monday started off good. I had to go to North Carolina. So I took a quick day trip, went to go see my mom, and I had to go to the bank. So I went to my banks, saw my mom. TSA, whatever they say about TSA, believe them. It was a complete zoo in there. Just a zoo. Just a freaking zoo. It was chaotic. It was just a lot going on. So bounced in. Now leaving Raleigh was smooth. Maybe it's because it's in the afternoon, but it was a smooth transition. Nothing too much going on. So it was really smooth, to say the least. Probably through TSA, 5 minutes or less. So I think it's just really time in airport. I know the mornings are more chaotic. I actually got to buy my flight today. I'm going to Michigan this week. I'm being in Michigan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got to come back Thursday for group. But I got to go buy some cars for the rental business. So my goal is to buy 3, if I can get a good deal, 4 cars that are just road ready, ready to hit the road, ready to bust a move. I've been on Facebook Marketplace, looking around, doing all the good stuff. So one day I'm gonna get some content of this week and kind of what my weeks look like, because I've been advised. I think I only talk to y'all on Sundays, and so you guys hear about my weeks, but it's there's no reference point of all the things I do in a week. Because I read this book called The 12-Week Year. So it pretty much breaks your year down into quarters. So instead of having 4 quarters, you have 4 years in every year. And it's really about maximizing your time. And so I did it for this first quarter, and this is actually the last week before the first quarter's over. Why? It works. It works because you look at your time differently. For 12 weeks is a year. So each week, I forget the breakdown. I'm gonna look it up. But you're supposed to break it down to where each day is a week, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And if you use your time correctly, you end up really maximizing your time. And this message is not about time usage. I think I already did a message about that. But yeah, I think I've been able to accomplish a lot and do a lot in this time frame. So yeah. Okay. So anyway, went to North Carolina. Come on, brother. I'm in the middle of recording. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back, brother. Don't even trip. So end up going to North Carolina, come back Monday. And if you know me, I play basketball on Mondays. First game, probably like 5 minutes into the game, maybe 10 at the most. I grab a rebound. I come down on my man's foot, laying the wrong way, and it's ankle to ground. I'm hurting. I'm still, and most of the time, like I've sprained my ankle while playing before, just tie up the shoe, keep playing, pushing through it. This one swelled up immediately to the point where I went and got some x-rays just to make sure nothing was broken. Still kind of limping around, got some limping in my pimping, so yeah. So been kind of out of commission all week. But this time, I'm a strong believer everything happens for a reason, because like I was just on some like, I got to ramp up, I got to do this, I got to do that. And this week slowed me down. And I think sometimes we find, like, someone asked me this week, they're like, what day do you rest? And I don't have like a true rest day where I don't do anything. I don't like Sundays, I go to church, I grocery shop, I prep for the week, I do my long form videos. Saturdays are usually my social day, but still nonetheless moving around, talking, conversing. Monday through Friday, I'm working. Yeah, so I don't really have a day where it's just like I'm chilling, I'm not doing anything. So this week I was forced to kind of slow down, not move around, not do as much. And I think it was good for me. I was able to kind of map out, which I already mapped out my goals for the year, but like some goals I've started already knocking out Q2 goals in Q1. So I'm like, well, that means either I was aiming too low or God has more for me. So I'm really just kind of revamping them, putting them on the whiteboard. The Bible says write the vision and make it plain. So I like to put my goals right in front of me, places I can see them every day. I put them on my whiteboard. I have sticky notes I keep around me in my phone. Places I'm gonna be, I like to see my progress, where I'm going. And like a goal without a plan is a wish. So not only do I write down my goals, but then I also write out a plan for all my goals, right? Down to what I'm supposed to be doing. I call them daily deposits. So I break down my annual goals into monthly or quarterly goals into monthly goals, and the monthly goals into daily goals. And just what I'm supposed to be doing day in and day out to make sure that I'm moving in a manner that's going to allow me to yield the most fruit. So there's things I could be doing better for sure, but overall, I think that I am moving in the right direction, right? So doing the things I need to do and kind of moving in a direction that's not only making myself proud, but I move and I operate in this space a lot for my future family. And I've been doing that for a little while now. And I think because it's like, when you attach things to just yourself, I think that's why a lot of people give up so easily, and they just like, there's no deeper attachment other than I want this for me, right? And it's easy. I think you or whoever you are, me, you, whatever, we're the easiest person to quit on ourselves because there's no attachment. It's like, if I quit, who cares, right? And that's what a lot of people's thought process and philosophy is. And for me, it's like I attach it to my larger self, which is my future family, because I don't want to be judged just based off of the things I accomplished for myself, because I feel like at 36, I've done a lot for myself. And like, if I did nothing else, I do better than 90% of people just in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just sheer, not, and it has nothing to do with numbers, but it's like the work I do, the things I do. But I think that attaching my goals and my plans to my future family is like, I don't want to look my future son in the eye and be like, oh, we don't have this, that, and the third because your dad was a loser. Or I don't want to tell my daughter like, hey, I didn't accomplish these things because I didn't have the mindset or the drive to accomplish them because I continue to quit on myself, right? And I think that's what it boils down to, is like, what do you want for your family? What do you want your family's life to look like? I want my tribe to come through strong. Like when somebody mentions the Barkhan name, it's like I want it to ring bells in the sense that, like, you know what you're getting. It's a brand name. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a brand. And I think if more people operated in that space where their name, not only their name, their works attached to their name is a brand name, they would operate in a much different light. Because can you imagine you have higher expectations for a restaurant than you have for yourself? Can you imagine you have higher expectations on somebody else's establishment or business than you have for yourself? It's like you'll take, prime example. If you went to a hotel, you expect the hotel to be clean, prim, proper, but do you keep your house clean, prim, and proper? Probably not. Just being honest. So it's just, you have to look at the standard that you have for not only for yourself, but the things around you, and make sure they align, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So yeah. So but anyway, checked out Duke's, been sitting down all week because of his bum ankle. I've been moving around this weekend. Shout out to Gary and Nia. They had their baby shower yesterday. Yesterday. It was good vibes. I like, I rock with Gary and Nia. They're good people, but them coming together, doing their thing, I always think they bring out a good crowd, because I think they're cool in their own right. So and I think their friend group is a mixture of who they are as a unit, So after that, we all went out, and I really admired the brother-in-law. So Gary, his brother-in-law, from his sister Shemaya, he popped out with us, and then Morris, he popped out with Gary, which is Nia's brother, and it was cool to see them operating like that. Everybody brought their friends, we were vibing. It was good times. I'm still sober, so I have not been drinking, and it was cool. And there was subtle peer pressure, oh, Mitch, we take another shot, you're not taking a shot with us. But anyone that knows me is I'm not easily pressured. So I'm not gonna be oh yeah, I'm gonna take a shot with y'all just because and I'm not saying I'll never drink again. I probably will have some wine and stuff like that, but it has to make sense. What's my end goal here? Am I it's a Saturday, let me get drunk and let me just, that didn't make sense to me. It just genuinely didn't make sense for me, especially with my ankle being down. I'm thirsty to get back in the gym. I'm thirsty to put in some work that way. Me getting drunk didn't align with anything I had going on. So it was easy for me to be nah, sipped on my Sprite, got my refills. But it was good vibes. I'll put a picture of the crew. We was outside. Whenever I do this means I'm gonna post a picture. But we were outside. It was good vibes. Today I have a networking event with Rhea. For Rhea's event. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be a good function, good event. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What else do I have going on? Like I said, going to Michigan this week, buying the cars. I think the rental cars is something shout out to my cousin Ben. It's really his sauce, but he's also allowed me to pick up with it and run with it. So it's one of those things I feel puts my money to work for me, and we love that. We love that because if your money's not working for you, you're working for your money. You know what I'm saying? You have to invest. You have to take risks with your money. Money's not just to be sat on and looked at. I don't care how much money you have. If it's not working for you, you're not taking risk with it. And your risk tolerance, that's on you. I can't tell you what to do. For me, I've been broke. I know what that looks like. And it's funny, because someone asked me in group, she was like, have you always been this disciplined? I'm like, hell no, I ain't always been this disciplined. If I was, you got to think about it. If I've been this disciplined the way I am now since I was a jit, I'll probably be president or something, to be honest with you. Because I have the mind, I have the grind, all these things, but it's I'm human. I had to go through life, but going through life, I saw how I was moving would yield me. So I had no choice but to lock in, because once I locked in, I realized what's on the other side. Everything you want is on the other side of discipline. I say that all the time. That's a philosophy I live by. But it's what does that mean? What does that look like? It looks like you got to get it in. You got to grind. A lot of y'all are lazy. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Y'all are lazy, and you guys admire people that put in that work. But right now, I'm in a foundational year. And part of a foundational year for me just means locking the F in. I'm trying not to cuss on these people's YouTube, but locking the F in. Y'all don't move in a space that would even attract I don't know. It's just a lot of y'all have loser energy, and I don't say that to like the 30-something odd people that watch me, but like at some point this platform will grow, and a lot of people, they'll sit there and watch other people win, right, and continue to lose the same way, and you lose by 50. The team knows the defense knows what the offense is going to do. Y'all doing pick and roll. Y'all doing the same 1-2, and you haven't changed. In order to get a W, you have to change. You have to readjust. You have to look at the drawing board and figure out what you desire for yourself. And until you do that, you will continue to be in the same rut, in the same path, until you decide, hey, this is what I'm going to do to be successful. So it's like I challenge you guys to find your lowest form of training. Figure out what's working. Because you guys, I'm not saying you're not doing nothing that's working. You have things that are working, but figure out what's not working and get it out of there. Move it right on along. And it's like, you'll start to realize, like for me, I realized, okay, me drinking wine, drinking, anything like that is like, it didn't align with my long term. So it was easy for me to get that out of there. Me smoking doesn't align with my long term, like not at the rate I was smoking. So it's like, it's easy for me to get that out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to envision who you want to be. And I say this all the time. We all have the same 24 hours in ChatGPT. Like, whatever you decide you want to be, type in that and ask it to reverse engineer. Like, hey, I want to be a 6-figure woo woo woo. I want to be a muscle mommy. I want to be a muscle poppy. What does that look like for me? And reverse engineer it, and you'll be surprised. It will spit a game plan to you that will allow you to align your day-to-day habits with the long-term plan. You dig what I'm saying? And that will put you in a position where you can win, but it's like, then you have to go through the day-to-day struggles. I stopped looking at things, and that's why I do the daily deposits, is I stopped looking at the bigger picture, because the bigger picture could be overwhelming, especially if you dream big and you want a lot from life. Look at your daily deposits. Did I win today? Win the day. That's it. If you win the day every day, you're stringing together a few wins, you're going to take L's. First quarter, I took some L's. You get what I'm saying? But no one's going to look at my first quarter and be like, oh, Mitch took an L. No, I won more than I lost. Cool. You got to think about it. What is 90 days in a quarter? So out of the 90, I might have lost, let's say, 14 days. What, I'm 72 and 14? No, 74 and I don't even know. Do the math. You know what I'm saying? But like, I won more than I lost. And that's how you have to look at life. It's like you have to stack your wins. And before you know, you're just on a daily bang, 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 bang. Because you get in the pocket where it's like, I'm winning weeks at a time. Then I turn into months. And it's like, all right, by the time you take an L, you're like, get that off me. It's a small L because I'm moving, right? But you have to change your mind. Like, the mind is a powerful thing to use or waste. So it's like you decide what you want that to look like. So yeah, I don't even know I have no points when I come to these. I just really want to show off the fit real quick, make a little noise in your ear, and hopefully inspire somebody to be better than they were yesterday. I'm enjoying the 36 and Under Construction series. I am going to start bringing a little bit more to y'all. Like I might vlog the networking event this week, or not this week, today. Actually, I'm about to go home, shower up, change. Just around the corner from the crib, so I'm gonna come in there suited and booted. See, I got the ankle, like y'all couldn't see the ankle brace through the jeans, like that's why I wore the baggy jeans. But with the low loafs that I'm gonna wear, ankle's gonna be looking like Precious. You know what I'm saying? Like looking like Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it. Well, the ankle, not even ankles, the ankle. But it is what it is. It's life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ice it up, I'm gonna move around, and we're gonna make the week do what it gotta do. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys as always tuning in, watching these. Again, I always tell people it's fascinating that anyone watches these, and not because I don't think like they're good, but it's just like every week you choose to give me a little bit of your time. That's how I look at it. So it does not go underappreciated. Like I genuinely appreciate you guys because you can really be in a world with so many distractions and so many different things. It's like you show up and listen to me talk for 20 minutes about Lord knows what. You know what I'm saying? So I hope these are helping you. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.